You are watching Soap Opera Daily, your number one source for the Days of Our Lives updates. Hey Days fans, the week of June 2 to 6, we'll see John Black's funeral shaking up all of Salem. Beau Brady is finally waking up. Ari Horton's sneaky behavior gets exposed, and Will Horton is sounding the alarm to Gaby about their daughter. Now, before we spill all the spoiler tea, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell right here on Soap Opera Daily so you never miss your day's scoop. All right, let's get into it. So on Friday, May 30th, Chandler Massey is back as Will Horton for a couple of episodes at the end of the week. And Greg Vaughn is back too as Eric Brady. Lots of familiar faces are returning to Salem. They're all coming to say goodbye to John before he passes. And once he's gone, even more people show up for the funeral. Will's daughter, Ari Horton, is already back, and she's causing trouble. Will and Gaby are going to have a serious talk about her. Ari snuck out to hook up with a stranger and then lied right to Gaby's face. On the DiMera side, Johnny is not doing great. Everything with EJ has him feeling completely alone. Speaking of EJ, Kristen gets in his face this week. Rachel told her about seeing EJ arguing with Johnny. She also mentioned Johnny had a gun. That's all Kristen needed to hear. She goes straight to EJ and accuses him of protecting Johnny no matter what. EJ actually believes Johnny shot him. But honestly, it might be Rachel who pulled the trigger. Now, let's jump into it. The week of June 2-6, Salem is full of sorrow as even more people return to town to say goodbye to John Black. It's the kind of week that'll have you reaching for tissues. Will's already back, and so are Eric and Carrie. But that's not all. Anna DiMera and Tony DiMera are also coming in for the funeral. It's going to be heavy, emotional, and so powerful to watch. You'll really feel it, especially knowing that Drake Augustine was very sick when this was filmed. Marlena is surrounded by love as she faces this devastating loss. Friends and family rally around her. Julie, Kayla, Steve Bell, Sean, Brady, they're all there. And yes, Sammy Brady is back too. There will be lots of flashbacks, shared memories, and heartfelt moments. Everyone takes time to look back on their moments with John, and it's honestly beautiful. Next, let's talk about some much needed good news. Everyone in Salem is talking about Beau Brady. He's recovering from sepsis, and it's all thanks to the miracle drug that John helped make happen. People are calling John a hero. If it weren't for him, Beau might not have made it. Right now, the focus is all on Beau's recovery from sepsis. No one's even thinking about the fact that he's still in a coma. Hope and Ciara are overjoyed. They're sharing the news that Beau has beaten the sepsis, and the next part of his treatment is working. He's going to wake up, and with Hope coming back to town for John's funeral, there's a chance Beau might be there too. Everyone's hoping for it. On the other side of town, EJ still hasn't remembered everything from the night he was shot. Kristen confronting him and what Rachel told her could help bring those memories back. But for now, that's going to stay on the back burner. Now let's talk about Xander. Our inside scoop says that after Xander's arrest, EJ ends up landing that hospital deal pretty much by default. So while EJ is walking around all smug and unsatisfied, poor Xander is sitting in jail. But at the end of the day, what mattered most was getting that medication to Beau, and that part was a success. Meanwhile, Philip is being pushed to the back burner. We're probably not going to see him awake until after John's funeral wraps up. But once he does wake up, it could really help Xander. Whether Xander gets bail or has to stay behind bars depends on what Philip decides. Here's the good news, though. We've heard from our leaker that Philip won't be pressing charges. In fact, he's ready to let go of all that tension and make peace with Xander. The two brothers are going to start rebuilding their relationship, and honestly, that's something we love to see. But let's be real. The biggest news in Salem this week is still the heartbreaking loss of John Black and the emotional farewell that's bringing everyone home. And that's a wrap on this emotional roller coaster of a week in Salem. As Salem comes together to honor John Black, we're also seeing hope, healing, and maybe even a few fresh starts. It's going to be a week you don't want to miss. If you enjoyed all the spoiler tea, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Soap Opera Daily, and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when the next wave of drama hits. We've got more spoilers, more returns, and more chaos coming your way soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.